Beneath the blistering Peruvian sun lies one of history's most enduring enigmas. Across this barren plateau stretch hundreds of massive geoglyphs, etched into the earth like messages from giants. From simple lines to vast depictions of animals, the Nazca Lines sprawl across nearly 200 square miles. On the ground they seem ordinary, but from the air, they transform into something extraordinary.
But the Nazca had no planes, no balloons. So who were they meant for?
2,000 years ago, a culture without advanced technology carved messages that can only be seen from above.
Some say they were signals to the gods. Others whisper they were meant for visitors beyond the stars. Why carve a hummingbird? Wings spread wide, visible only from the heavens. To the Nazca, the hummingbird was a messenger between the living and the divine. Was this a prayer for rain? Or a beacon for something far beyond Earth? Then there are the giant straight lines, miles long, cutting across valleys. Some align perfectly with the sun during solstices. Others point toward distant mountains and sacred sites. Were these ritual pathways, the desert itself transformed into a temple? Or were they something else? Landing strips for beings not of this earth? Legends speak of sky beings, gods who came in fiery chariots. Did the Nazca carve these messages to call them back? Each geoglyph seems deliberate, eternal, as if waiting for someone to return and read them.
Skeptics point to more earthly reasons: rituals, calendars, fertility symbols.
But none explain the sheer scale or why they endure after 2 millennia.
Some believe the lines were offerings, prayers etched in dust for the gods above.
Others see something cosmic, Bruor and Brualon, a message written across the earth itself.
At night, the heavens mirror the lines below, as if the earth and stars are connected by design.
Some researchers think the lines form a celestial map, constellations etched into sand.
The spider, they say, mirrors Orion's belt, Klujlal, a sacred link between the earth and sky. Perhaps they turned the desert into a mirror of the cosmos, aligning heaven and earth. Each theory explains something, but leaves more questions behind.
2,000 years of silence, and yet the lines remain untouched.
It feels deliberate, designed to survive, to endure until someone could finally see them.
When pilots first flew over them a century ago, they couldn't believe their eyes.
They thought they'd discovered signs from another world. Even today, scholars and mystics clash, science and mystery entangled in endless debate.
Were these pathways of energy, ley lines of an ancient world?
Modern imaging reveals precision impossible to see from the ground.
Archaeologists show how they might have built them, but the purpose still evades us.
The more we uncover, the deeper the riddle grows. Maybe they were reaching for rain, for gods, for hope.
Or maybe they were calling to something beyond our understanding.
The hummingbird, the eternal messenger, waiting for its message to be heard.
Could these have been signs for travelers who once came from the stars? The desert remains silent, but it remembers. Each symbol feels alive, not random, but written with intent.
We look, we measure, we analyze, but the desert never answers.
Every answer brings another question, looping endlessly back to mystery.
Maybe that's what the Nazca wanted for us to keep searching.
To keep wondering, to keep looking upward.
If these were messages, perhaps they were never meant for us.
The desert holds its secrets. The lines remain.